Kids are the most innocent and purest thing we have on this earth in terms of humanness. Kids, most of them know right from wrong, but some of them don't. They haven't done any evil in their life. They're the purest thing we have. And so as I get older, I know what's going on in the world and society is going to be this current generation right now that I'm here mentoring, and being a staff member for this camp. And so the youth is everything. The youth is absolutely everything.
These kids have to understand the purpose and the reason why we're here. We're doing this because we love our community and we care about our people. My staff, we're not making any money doing this camp. We're doing this just to give back.
For the most part, it's a lot of kids in our community who need big brothers, who need people to talk to, who need people to call when they're going through things. So this camp, with everybody being under the age of 28, under 29, it just allows the kids to relate to somebody and for them to get a realistic perspective of what life is like outside of basketball and within basketball.
But now you're doing something to throw the defender off, all right? Throw off his timing. So sometimes you come in here and a guy be chasing you, and if you do the regular 1-2, he can time your step, he can time when you want to jump.
Positive role models are big. When you're growing up and you're young, you don't want to hear your parents telling you to do everything all the time because you don't believe they're right all the time. And that's part of being a kid and growing up. When you have older people that you look up to, athletes or teachers that are telling you the same thing your parents are telling you, you finally realize that maybe they're right and this is what I need to do. So that's what the summer camp and basketball camps gave me a chance to do. It gave me a chance to open my eyes and open my ears and close my mouth and listen to people that have done it before me.
Well, the way I try to show that these kids are valuable, I try to instill in them, the type of knowledge that they need for the real world. By me displaying my hard work and my heart in each thing that I do, I just want that to rub off on each kid and say, oh man, he made a difference. Even if they don't get it right now, but I know later on in life, they're gonna recognize and come back and say, man, he really made a difference in my life.
They need to understand, especially at this young age they're at now, that we are here for them. They don't know what's ahead of them in the road of life. They don't know. They don't know they're gonna get singled out sometime in school. They don't know they're gonna, go for interviews and maybe not get hired because their name might be not business professional enough. Small things like that. They don't know. They don't know that's there. And it's not their fault. They're just too young. That's why we're here. To number one, make them aware of it. And two, let them know, in addition to their parents and friends they grow with, they have a shoulder to lean on. They have somebody to call to.
This is the third year. We have a lot of kids from the first year, so we've seen them grow from young kids to high school students. So it's grown tremendously. We're gonna continue to build, we're gonna continue to grow just to make it even better and to reach more kids.
You know what I'm saying? I drove from Charlotte, North Carolina to New York for a 15-minute audition. From Charlotte, North Carolina, which is 2 hours from here, New York's 8 hours from here, so I drove 10 hours for 15 minutes. When you got something you dream about, are y'all willing to make that kind of sacrifice? You willing to drive 10 hours on 85 for 15 minutes? What if they tell you no? Would you go back and try again the next year?
And to see young black kings in here, man, that wanna learn, that wanna take initiative to, see something from a different perspective, man, it's just dope, man. And plus, I have an obligation and responsibility to give back to my community, man. Like, whether you accept it or not, it's a reality, and I love it. I welcome it. I don't run from it.
That's why as adults and older folk, we have to really watch what we do because you never know who's looking at us, whether it's an older individual or a younger individual. Let's give back, support, and be helpful.
You get here, you get in this cone, you explode. You get here, ball in right hand, footwork, eyes up, both feet in every spot, all right? Eyes up, all right? Why not just give back to, young individuals that, had a heart and drive and just to show them, what it takes to get to the next level, because it's not easy. A lot of us like to talk, but we don't like to act. Or if we see a child doing something, even though it's not our own child, we don't like to say anything. And I feel like that's where we fall short at. Growing up, I was raised by not only my family, but I was raised by the entire community.
Like I said, we're all in this together. We're all here in the world. If everybody loves each other and had each other's back, it would be a more peaceful place. It's never going to be like that, but my job is to do as much as I can.
Coming to a summer camp, whether it's basketball or football or tennis or whatever, when you're at the camp, you know, you're around kids, you're socializing, you're building companionships with other people, you're getting different outlooks. And it's so important for these kids to come to these camps to have an outlet, so they're not feeling like, I don't have anyone to talk to, you know. Kids need a different perspective all the time so they can have an open mind, so when they go to school or when they go to a different place, a different country, they're more open-minded to understand that, okay, everybody does something different.
My name is Kendrick L. Dowdy, and I'm an advocate for change in my community.
My name is Bobby White, and I'm an advocate for change in my community.
My name is Kiera Gray, and I am an advocate for change in my community.
My name is Percy Caldwell, and I'm an advocate for change in my community.